Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rashid and today I'm going to show you how to use the simple present in English. I'm going to tell you what is the simple present and why do we use the simple present in English. The simple present is really easy. It's a tense. It's a tense that we use in English for routine, what we do for everyday actions, okay? Everyday events, every week, every month. The simple present is really easy in English to learn and is really easy to use. What is the form of the simple present and how do we put the verbs in simple present in English? The first thing I'm gonna know is the subjects, okay? The subjects. I should know the subjects. I, you, he, she, it. You for plural and we and they, okay? These are the subjects. And then we put the verbs. To put the verb, any verb in the simple present, it's easy. You put the verb as it is. You never change the verb. For example, say, I go to school. I go to school on my bike. I play video games. So that's an action that I do every day or every time or every week. So it's a repeated action. So I never change the verb. I never change the verb in simple present with the subject I, you, we, and they. The verb stays in the infinitive, in the base form, like the verb go, have, see, work, swim, like, etc. So I never change the verb. I can say I like football. You like tennis. I have a car. You have a house. I have lots of money in the bank. It's a joke. I'm sorry, I don't have any. So I never change the verb with these subjects. I really change the verb only, I repeat, only when we have he, she, and it. These three subjects change the verb, okay? So you need to change the verb. You need to put an S or ES or IES at the end of the verb. At the end of the verb. Example, if I say, I go to school on my bike, so as I told you, I, you, we, and they, we never change the verb. So we keep it like that. I go to school on my bike. I go to school on foot. But if we say he goes to school on foot. So we need to put an ES. Today I'm going to show you when do we put the S and ES and IES. Okay, so you're going to learn with me what are the verbs that you put S at the end and what are the verbs where you put ES at the end and which verbs do we add IES at the end. Okay, follow me. So as I told you, with I, you, we, and they, we never ever change the verb. For example, I can say, I drive to school. I have a car, so I drive to school. I drive my car to school, okay? I drive my car to work. But if we have he or she, we say he or she drives his car. Drives. Why do we have the S with the verb? Why the S with the verb? This is what I'm going to show you today. So, as I told you, today I'm going to show you which verbs take S with he and she and it. Which verbs take ES with he and she and it. Which verbs take IES with he, she, and it. Because as I told you, I repeat. So, he, she, and it. These three subjects. We always change the verb in the simple present. We always put S or ES or IES at the end of the verb. I repeat, at the end of the verb, okay? But I, you, we, and they will never change the verb. So, when do we use S? What are the verbs which take S? What are the verbs which take ES? And what are the verbs which take IES? It's very easy. All the verbs in English which end with a consonant or E or vowel plus Y. I repeat, consonant, E, or vowel plus Y. Example of consonant like work. K is a consonant. E, save, there is an E. And vowel plus Y like play or stay. You see that? So we have consonant, E, vowel plus Y. We change the verb. It takes S. It takes what? it takes S. You see that? So the verb takes S if we have he, she, or it. Now, number 2, what are the verbs which take ES at the end in the simple present? It's really easy. All the verbs which have at the end, all the verbs which have these letters at the end, these alphabets like O, X, S or double S, CH, SH, they take ES. You understand? For example, wash, I say he, she washes. Go, I go to work. Go, I go to cinema. I go to the supermarket. We go, we never change the verb, but he goes. You see that? We put an ES. When there is O, S, double S, CH, SH, we always put ES when we have he, she, or it. Just these 3 subjects, please. Remember, 3 subjects, he, she, and it, change the verb in the simple present. Understand? When you're talking about things that you do every day, or that you do every week, or that you do every time, that are repeated actions. Remember, please, okay? So we go to the last group number 3. What are the verbs which take IES at the end? Always when we have he, she, and it. That's great. You really have a good memory. When we have he or she or it, we change the verb. So what are the verbs which take IES at the end? All the verbs in English, all the verbs, any verb, you go to the dictionary, open the dictionary, if you find such verbs, they take IES with he, she, and it. All the verbs in English which have at the end, which have what? Which have consonant plus Y. Consonant plus Y. What do? We replace the Y with IES. We replace the Y. Repeat with me, please. We replace. You understand? I repeat very quickly, okay? It's like a recap for my video for today. So the simple present is a tense that we use for things that we do every day or every week, or the routine, okay? The routine. So it's there are two types of subjects which take the verb like it is, so we never change the verb, and 3 subjects we always need to change the verb. These subjects are, what is it? Yes, he, she, and it. The verb takes S or IES or IES. So now I'm going to give you some examples to understand this very well, okay, in a good way. So I want to learn English. I want to learn English. He, yes, he wants. That's it. So we're going to put an S because there is the subject he, and there is T at the end of the verb, want, T. So T is a consonant. So I told you consonant, E or vowel plus Y, we put S. So he wants to learn English. I want to learn English. He wants to learn English. So I, you, we, they, never change the verb. He, she, it, change the verb, okay, in the simple present. Another example, go out with my friends. I go out with my friends. She goes out with her friends. You understand? She goes out with her friends. Why? Y-E-S? Because, very good, because there is an O. I told you when there is an O, X, S, double S, CH, SH, we put an ES with he, she, and it. And the last group, I'm going to give you an example. I study German in my school. I study English at a center. He studies, okay, he studies. You see, he studies. Why? Why do we put the IES? What is the Y? What is the Y? The Y is replaced by IES because the rule says whenever there is a consonant, D is a consonant with a Y, replace the Y with IES. You understand? Replace the Y with IES when we have he, she, and it. Okay, thank you so much for following me for today. I hope this lesson is going to be very, very beneficial for you and very easy to understand. Please, if you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll reach out to you. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.